Happy New Year, Gemini. It's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot with your January 2021 tarot reading. So let's see what we have. I'm also going to be pulling one of the oracle cards for you. I haven't used this in a while, the Nature's Wishes guidebook. Beautiful artwork by Josephine Wall. So let's see what we have for Gemini, January 2021. Okay. Wow, the cards are just flying all over the place for you, Gemini. Okay. We start off with a Swords card for you, Gemini. So with the Page of Swords, we're talking about some news coming to you very swiftly, something that there's been a delay on that you haven't heard from in a while. And you've been awaiting this news, but this is good for you. It's not like it's going to be bad news. If the sword was down, I interpret it as there's a delay or it's not really what you want to hear. But this is the news you've been waiting for. So if it's something to do with your job or finances, your home, your relationship, like I said, these are general readings, but Spirit is telling you exactly what you need to hear right now in your life. This is a swift, clean, clear explanation of what's been long overdue and waiting to hear for. This is a very balanced choice decision too for some of you. You're ready to cut ties. You're cutting through the red tape, bureaucratic BS, and you're clearing the way for you. All the things that were stagnant and delayed before, now you have this balanced strength to go forward with. Now this card does talk about our Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and we are entering Aquarius mid-January, late January, you know, the 20th, 21st. I don't know exactly what day it is this year. So it could even be that it starts then. But we do have Gemini in the North Node, and you are a Gemini. So this also could be talking directly to you or someone who is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you know that is young, up to the age of 18, that you've had some delays or quarrels with, lack of communication, things that weren't clear, now will become very clear to you. And this is very logical, unemotional kind of detachment or disconnection, very aloof or cool behavior that's going to be cutting ties, or at least some of you are cutting that behavior and things will be clear. So like I said, whatever was causing all of this discontent and disconnect will be wiped away, blown away, cleared away. Very fresh new start. We like that, especially with the new year. Okay, nice major arcana with the Hanged Man. So we look at this Neptunian energy, right? So this is like things that, you know, are foggy to us, not clear, like we had with this card is talking about clarity. This card is talking about clearing away things that were just really not what you thought they were, you know, because Neptune talks about misperceived, cloudiness, illusion and delusion, fantasy. The Hanged Man is talking about the new perspective in those things, where you thought that, well, this is what's going on. And now you're finding out through clarity, oh, that's not what I thought was going on. Now, for some of you, it's going to be better news for you. And you, like I say, you're clearing away what you thought this misconception was in a positive way. And others of you, it was something negative, you know, that you're saying, oh man, I thought this person was true and good, and this person turned out to be very disappointing. So I'm going to disconnect. For others of you, the misconception was the opposite. You had misconceptions in a negative way or connotation about this person or situation with this young person or what was going on around them. And now you realize that looking at it from this different perspective, you have a different result, and it's not what you thought it was. So this reality is coming to you, so you could look at this differently. And you know, I got to tell you, Gemini, it's surrendering the need to be right and just being happy. Geminis tend to hold on to angers, you know, especially the females. You know, you can get spiteful in a lower vibration or unevolved. So we want to let go of that already. Sometimes, you know, you have to sacrifice, like they say, fall on the sword kind of thing, and just eat crow while it's still warm. You know, I was wrong. I made a mistake. Now I see it clearly in a different way. You know, I have a higher perspective, or even I've evolved and I see it differently. You know, it's time to do that sacrifice and say, I'm sorry, or I was wrong. You know, like I said, it's not about being right, but being happy. Sometimes you have to give a little bit to get a lot. You know, this is like you giving this clarity that you have and this new perspective a chance to bring a positive change or some solution in your life. But this is definitely growth for you, Gemini, and some insight into the situation more clearly. Now, it could involve this King of Cups, male or female. This is our Scorpio, Cancer, or Piscean energy. And here we have Neptune rules Pisces. So this could be definitely a water sign that we're speaking about here. Now, this is either someone who's like a father figure or mother figure. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They're uncannily sensitive. Like they have very good spidey senses. They can tell when something's off with you, your emotions aren't right. They're a good go-to for comfort for you, especially being a Gemini. You like to disconnect or smother your emotions. You like to look at everything logically. You know, you're not one to get ooey and gooey over things. Where this energy of this male or female is quite the opposite. They get you to get in touch with your feelings so you can better understand and know yourself. And that's what we were talking about here, spiritual growth and insight. So this person is a catalyst for your growth and your insight. Whether it is, like I said, a mother, father, brother, friend, someone you work with, someone you just met in brevity. These people are here for the reason that they are here for at that time, whether it is long or short term. And if you can allow this growth, it's very important. I tell many Geminis and air sign people, yes, it's great to be logical, you know, and clarity, but you need to also be in touch with your heart center. You know, you need to have a balance with that too. So for some of you, if you're females with this reading, even if you're a man, but this is the ideal man for you, depending on what your choices are in life. Whether it's male or female, this is the ideal mate, especially for a woman if this is a man. She is that Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Right. He's not a trickster. He doesn't play games with you. He's not this magnetic charmer that's just disconnecting from you. This is someone who's here to feel a long, healthy, loving relationship with you. Now, even if this is not about love, Spirit is saying for you, if it's something with work or your health, it doesn't matter who this person is in your life. They are here to help you at this time deal with something that's emotional, that's uncomfortable for you. Something maybe you want to swiftly, sweep under the rug and don't want to face and want to be delusional about. This is about him bringing or her bringing some sort of clarity to you and the realization that you have to look at this with fresh eyes and deal with it already, like I said, and then let it go. So this is a good person, a good partner for you in this challenge, let's say, trial by fire that you're going through. And this will help you quell that fire. Let's see what else. For others of you, if this is your ascendant or you have a strong water connection, this could be energy you need to come up with different ideas about dealing with emotional matters in your life, and not just lover matters, anything to do with emotions and love and dealing with things that you, like I say, you sweep a lot of things under the rug and you hope they'll go away. This is about learning how to be able to deal with things in non-confrontational ways, but still addressing them just the same. This King of Cups would be the third decan of Scorpio, or the third decan, of Libra, or the first two of Scorpio, October 13th to November 12th, if that helps you with the ideal of who this person may be in your life. But again, it is about you addressing emotional matters in your life and working through them to come to a conclusion of healing. Air, water, fire. Okay, no earth yet. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands, and we know this is about you putting yourself out there. You know, this is good competition, healthy competition. Going out there and, like, if you're looking for a new job, a new relationship, information on how to deal with a problem that you have in your life, or a situation with work, or something with your social network, the little butterfly that you are. Yeah, this is a lot of activity and energy. So it could be you collaborating with people on a new idea or project, whether it's at home or at work or at school. For others of you, it could be, I'm not going to say it's quarrels, but let's say it's going to be discussion that could get a little bit passionate in disagreement with something to do with work or a social matter, whether it's family or your best friends, or like I said, through career. That everybody's putting, their hat in the ring and their ideas, and they're very passionate about them. And there may not be a lot of accord with you. And everybody's got something else to offer and to say. What they're saying is, again, refer to this perspective here and being the diplomat to look at what everyone has to offer, whether you agree with it or not, but being the one to calm the situation instead of feeding the fire. Would like you to be the one to step in and say, wow, these are all great ideas. We're all very passionate and believe that this is the best thing to do. But it's not about being right, okay? Like I said, it's about being happy. Let's see where we can collaborate and we could work together seamlessly and maybe take a little of this and a little of that and create something new and exciting that hasn't been seen before. Because this is Saturn in Leo, so we know it's work related, but Leo is about where you need to shine. And we know Leos love to be the center of attention. So I could see that happening. But Leo also is a lot of compassion and fun in creating something and loving what they're sharing with you. So this is a very different energy for you, Gemini, for you to put your energies into being creative with other people, even if you don't agree on things. Now, some of you, this could be people are throwing their negative opinions at you and their ideas where they're not liking something that you're doing right now. And this could be, close circle of friends or family that are saying you shouldn't be doing this. This is not the right thing, You need to wait a little longer. You're acting too impulsively or you're not thinking clearly. Again, this is what people need to say, and their uncertainty is, they're feeling very strongly about this. You could always listen, like I said, looking at it from their perspective and not fighting and arguing. You might argue anyway, but they're just saying it's best not to argue with this, but be open to what they're offering you because they're offering it out of love. And they're very, like I said, inspired to tell you these things. So you could just say, well, thank you for, what you have to offer. I'm going to think about it. Whether you do or you don't doesn't really matter, but and, instead of patronizing them, let them know that you appreciate, that they love you, or that they have this to say, and you will give it some thought. Not but, I will give it some thought, thank you. Because like I said, there's a lot of heated feelings about this going on around you. It could be around this man. Maybe they're thinking, or woman, you're jumping the gun too soon with them, or you shouldn't leave this job because this person is offering you this opportunity, This is something you're going to have to work out. So instead of being hasty and jumping into this, what, a Gemini? Yeah, think it through. Now you can use your logic to think this through, but with the ideals of other people, what they have to offer about this situation for you. I've got to fix this. This is a little bit too far. Excuse me with this camera. All right, great. What's a nice reading? There's nothing like poo-poo about this. But let's see, Spirit, what do we have as an added bonus for our Gemini and Gemini-centric people for January 2021? I have the garnet stones here for January, and that's their stone. So it's always good to maybe carry with you or close to you or even in your bed under your pillow in your pillowcase. The stone for that month of the year to help you with the energies that you will need that are positive through that year, through that month for the year. Oh, let's see what... No. Let's see. Oh, wow. I love the colors. Vulnerability, number 34. So let's see what she has to say, if I could do this with one hand. And you can look at the images in here and see if any of the images resonate with you. The symbology in Tarot is paramount, but they could be different things to different people, as subtle as colors also. But let's see, number 34, vulnerability says, well, the first word is about feelings, and we were just talking about that, but you may be feeling like you should withdraw. This is an opportunity to wait and regroup. You are in need of some rest and relaxation. You might even be feeling overwhelmed. Take some much needed downtime. Take in your surroundings. Wow, these two cards right here are what we're talking about. Notice the season and the changes that are taking place out in nature. Things are continually evolving. Think about the clouds you see in the sky. They are constantly moving, changing, and reshaping themselves. Allow yourself to connect with Mother Earth and nature in a deeper way. Align your rhythm with the heartbeat of the earth and slow your thoughts and emotions down. Trust that everything will work out. The signs that things work themselves out are all around you. Take notice. Now, I told you you didn't have earth was the only element not represented here, and this talked about earth and your feelings throughout this reading. So do pay attention to that and take the advice that Spirit has for you. Spirit loves you, Gemini, and they only want the best for you. You have free will, but just know these readings are meant for everyone. Even though they are general, you can understand the message that Spirit is giving you with each card that I talk to you about and apply it to your life to get some help, guidance, and peace, and of course, clarity. So thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful reading. Happy New Year, everybody, 2021. Thanks for being with me all this time, and I hope you have a great month. I'll see you all next month. And as always, I wish you the best because I don't know what's best for you. So in the end, whatever is best is what I wish for you. See you guys next month.